if you're Gemini, born May 21st to June 20th, what can you expect for the month of October 2017? Let's tune in and find out. So I feel like Gemini, you're finally going to feel like your boat's floating again. Let's say that. Okay. I feel like you've had a lot of struggles. It feels like there's been just, a lot of bailing out to do, personally, emotionally, whether it's been in your relationship or whether it's been with your children or whether it's been personally with yourself. It feels like, it's just been a sink or swim sort of situation for a while. And I finally feel like you're dragging this on shore and you finally got some relief. You may be exhausted and tired, but at least you feel like I've made it. And whether that means you're somebody who's been dealing with addiction and you've gotten yourself into some help, or whether you've got kids who have been dealing with it, or whether you've got a marriage situation, I feel like you're finally on solid ground. That's the good news. So whatever you've been dealing with, it does feel like it's finally coming to an end. Sorry. Okay, so let's look at personal relationships, especially romantic relationships, for those of you in a committed romantic relationships for Geminis. It almost feels like there's been a disconnect here where either you haven't been completely sharing, your points of view or what's been going on, or there hasn't been time for the relationship, appropriate time, because of the exhaustion in the area of your life where you've been just giving it your all. So it feels like there's a little bit of a not a discord, but just a disconnect. Like you want to be closer, you want to have more communication, you want to have a deeper relationship with this person. And I feel like this month you finally get that. Like you finally, we finally have the time to go away together, or we finally have time to just sit down and not have to worry. So I feel like there's finally an opportunity to become present to each other and to really enjoy each other's company. So I do feel like your relationship with your partner is going to get better and is going to become stabilized. So I do feel like there's an opportunity to stabilize. Now here's the other thing. If you find out that this is all an illusion, that your partner was only pretending to work on himself or work on the marriage, or to just say what they were going to do, then there could be a really kind of a breakup or an explosive kind of thing that could happen around the middle of the month. There is a full moon in Libra, October 19th, and that full moon energy actually can release a lot of information. So secrets can be revealed. There can be, so people can be shocked. There can be like a break in communication, or there could actually be something that has to do with the national news where people are shocked and in awe and stopped. So it's that kind of like stop energy. And and it could be more personal in your personal relationship, where you could get shocked about something that's going on with your partner. And it doesn't have to mean has directed at you. It could be that you're like, they got news at work that's shocking, and that could be a promotion that they have to move, or it could be that they lost their job, right? There's this shock energy that's happening in the middle of the month. The good news is that whatever it is, there's complete sustainability behind it. Like, in other words, right away there's a rushing energy that comes in to help, to heal, to support, to finalize, to complete. So any disputes can get completed. So there's this real adjustment that happens. Okay, so those of you that are single and looking for a romance, let's see what's in store for you. So single Geminis, I really feel like you're going to have to kind of like get out of your own way. And whether that means you've got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, whether or not you want to actually even pursue dating or pursuing relationships. Some of it feels like it has to do with being busy in your own life, and then just feeling a little sagging in your own energy, a little tired, a little deficient in taking care of yourself, and just really feeling kind of unhinged, not feeling great about your body, not feeling great about your energy levels. And I just feel, like I said, you've been sort of sucked dry these last couple of years, and now it's time to kind of get filled up. Okay, so this month is really going to do that. You're going to have more time for relationships. You're going to have more time for self-care. You're going to have more time for communication, more time to just kind of like, right? Other than this kind of like upset that ever happens in the middle of the month, which, like I said, completely becomes replaced with new compassion and understanding and support. And it may not be you personally. It may be, people in your family or people that you know and love. Okay, but there is support there right away. All right, so let's look at money and career for Geminis. Money looks really good this month. Like you could get a big bonus, or you could get like expected money coming in, something that's been on the horizon for a while. So it feels like a good shot in the arm, strong money opportunities, and which leads to a career move. So some of you may find yourself shifting gears and moving into another career. There may be a blackout period for you where you're suddenly asked to leave, and you had, I wasn't really ready to leave for 6 or 8 weeks, and your boss goes, you're out of here. So it could be that you find yourself out of a job at the end of October, which actually I don't feel that you feel too bad about, because I feel like you had already had momentum going into another direction. So for some of you, it's almost like changing gears, but as you kind of shift up, it's like, like as you go from third to fourth, or fourth to overdrive, right? There's a little like, grinding of the gears, but you get there. So not a problem. Not like you stall out or anything. It's just a little unexpected curve may happen in your career in the middle of the month, okay? All right, so let's look at your health for Geminis. Really need to take better care of yourself. And like I said, you are going to have more time and money to actually put towards your health this month, and where it won't be such a pain in the neck, right? Where if you're somebody who's having a problem, making your own meals, maybe you have the money now to actually buy healthier meals, or have those systems that are sent to your house. So, when you come home, it's cooked or ready-made or prepared meals, right? So I feel like if you need a specialized doctor, you're going to have the money or the resources or the insurance for that. Or if you're dealing with addiction, you've got the money for the down payment and the desire to do so. What's interesting is that Jupiter, the planet of expansion, moves into the sign of Scorpio. It had been in Libra for the last year. Now it's moving into Scorpio, October 10th through November 8th, 2018. So with that, we all are influenced with Scorpio and Jupiter together, Jupiter being the planet of expansion, and Scorpio is a very powerful, straight shooting sign. And what we're going to find is that's going to increase our own willpower, our own commitment, our own strength. And especially in the area of health, I feel for you guys, that it's going to help you with that. The danger is that it also creates a deeper hunger for sex and power and money, which isn't a bad thing. But for you Geminis who could be all or nothing and flip-flop like this, right? You could, at your own expense, run too fast, too quick to those things and have your health be, problem, right? So you want to keep things in check. You want to keep this in check, that you don't grow too soon. You want to keep your, if you're dealing with addiction, you don't want to like, oh gosh, I want to go grow and I don't have time now to go to my AA classes, right? You want to be careful. You want to make sure that you don't expand and grow too fast, that you keep balance in your sign, because it's easy for you guys to really flip-flop one way or the other, all extreme or nothing. And this month, with that sign moving forward, you're just going to want to be aware of your own behaviors, okay? At the end of the month, great energy, really great full energy of happiness and support, and really enjoying. I feel like you're really enjoying yourself and fun and real movement for you guys. So all in all, Geminis, I think it's a really terrific month. Let me see if there's anything else. Just to enjoy yourself, like really enjoy yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Really like give yourself a freaking break, right? You've been through a lot, you've done a lot, and you've come a long way. You got yourself here. So no matter what has been going on in your life, just know things are about to get lightened up a little bit. October is going to be happier, freer, and no matter what's going on, just do your best to accept it and be happy in the moment. And then when you get to that space, what will happen is more information will come in, more creativity will come in, in order to be able to improve your life circumstances for the better even more. All right, Geminis, I love you all. Have an amazing month. Enjoy October. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends. Feel free to comment below, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month.